Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, so if you watched my last vlog, this video is going to have a very similar format because I feel like we need to have another chat. I know it's like, what's with all these serious chats, but actually this one is just more, I just want to share with you some of my like rational thinking after the fact, because you're about to see more houses. We like literally looked at 6 houses in one weekend, which was pretty intense. And we even highly considered putting an offer on one of the houses. But the truth is, we decided we are going to take a pause on house hunting for a bit, which I will get further into later in the video. Let's just go check out some of the houses real fast. They were really fun, and then we'll come back here and chat a bit more. So we only shot 3 of the 6 houses that we looked at that weekend. These were our top 3 favorites. Here's house number 1. I know it's shot vertically, but after this one, it'll go back to normal. I like the layout of the house.
You like the layout?
Yeah, it feels cozy.
Okay. Something we can replace. We can remodel. Yeah, all the chandeliers we can change. Not a problem. And this one you don't do the rectangular, you do the round table.
Yeah.
You feel like more room.
Yeah, that's right.
Outside. Yeah, so nice. Still chop everybody, but they ask.
I like blue too.
You like it too? Okay.
Yeah, navy blue.
Not bad, hả con?
Organization.
Oh my god.
Cute. Here's your arm.
I guess it ain't no good. What do you think?
No, I mean, I didn't know.
I mean the size, the condition better than that one. Much better than that one.
Shower. Another bedroom. Oh, okay. I was curious if this is wallpaper.
Yeah.
And yes, it is.
Oh, they cover. Wow. So they.
Okay, your face right there. Maybe you should turn the lights on. There you go.
Wide, not like the one.
There you go. Not bad. Is this another room?
Mirror. For this room.
Yeah, learn from that other house.
Yeah, mirror. For this room.
All the mirrors.
For exercise.
Oh, they do have mirrors in here.
Mirror there?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. No, it's not here.
Another bathroom.
Okay, yeah, I think it's just too old because the eyes.
Two sides here. There's a kitty in this home. Guess you're not scared, are you?
So the master man, you don't have to go upstairs. The kitchen is
It's kind of an interesting house. It's always fun to envision like how we would decorate it. Okay. Wow. I'm kind of digging this style actually. This is so cool. They're in the kitchen. Okay, just wait till you see the kitchen. Oh my god.
This is a dream.
This is so cool. It is actual brick.
To make this more money.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought it was so different when we saw the pictures. So definitely like the high ceilings here. What do you think?
Pantry.
You like the backyard?
And then the laundry down here. Very good.
There's a laundry. Oh, this is a nice pantry. Oh, this is a really nice pantry.
Yeah.
Wow, this is like a dream kitchen. They are trying to go for the Parisian theme. Definitely.
Okay. At least they try this one in here,
Balcony overlooks the kitchen. So it's just these 2 rooms and then closet bathroom?
And bathroom, yeah.
Okay. Okay, we are back. What did you guys think of the houses, by the way? Like, did you like any of them? Were there any? If you had to take a guess of which house we had considered putting an offer on, which one would it be? Let me know down below, and at the very, very end of this video, I will let you know which one. But okay, so why did we decide to take a pause? I want to talk about how I feel like I am a late bloomer in so many aspects of my life, especially if we're just thinking about like comparing ourselves to others, which we shouldn't do. In terms of like comparing to others, I am totally a late bloomer. I'm a late bloomer. A lot of you guys have, you know, grown with me. Like, we're just all trying to make it out here. We're all adulting together. And for those of you who haven't really watched for a while, like, I'm getting a lot of comments from my viewers from years ago saying like, do you not age? Like, you haven't aged, which I do. I have totally aged, by the way. I have like expression lines right here. You probably see it the most right there. And I personally see it. I have aged. I feel it in the way like my body doesn't bounce back the way like it used to. So I have. So, you know, for some of you who may be new here, I might look younger than I actually am. I'm really not that young anymore. But I am a late bloomer. And you know what though? Like, that doesn't bother me. I think it might have bothered me a little bit more back then. Back then meaning maybe a few years ago, a handful of years ago. But like, I'm at a place where I just feel, I feel so much more confident in like myself and who I am, and I'm not trying to like force myself to be something I'm not, you know? And that's like such a good feeling. Let's talk about like the American dream, you know? Like, I think by this point, many of us would be expected, oh, you should be a homeowner by now. But there is like such a great argument around why more and more people are renting now, because houses are damn expensive. They are so expensive, which is a huge part of why we decided, you know what, this is getting out of hand. Like, it was getting to the point where we were looking within like a smaller, you know, the lower range, right? Like, we wanted to be smarter about budgeting and not like go too beyond ourselves. But then we kind of had a little too much fun, and we started like extending that range higher and higher just to see like, oh, let's just see what is out there. And the problem is like, it is such a seller's market right now that the pricing is crazy inflated. It is so expensive. And look, if any of you guys are looking for a house right now, if you're house hunting, I'm not trying to like discourage you, because if you find a house you love, like, and it is worth it to you, by all means, do your thing, like, enjoy that house, you know? If you can afford it, you've worked hard, it is like your time, you know you want this really badly, go for it. Do you. Don't let my thoughts and my rationale, like, make you question, unless it's for the better, you know? Like, I was talking to a friend earlier, and she was like, I know someone who they can't really afford the down payment on the house, but they're looking at these like pretty expensive houses, and they're going to have to pull out a loan on the down payment alone. And it's like, yeah, that's the reality, because houses are so expensive right now. And if I have to tell you guys, I don't want one that badly. I really don't. I think the thought of having one is nice. Yeah, sure. Like, and of course, you know, after having like worked from home all of 2020 or most of it, and then realizing like, wow, you know, I'm kind of craving like a different environment, because I am in this apartment so much that the thought of like having a new environment to live in, a new environment to work out of, like, yeah, of course, that's exciting. And it's like the thought of even just like decorating the place and furnishing the place and really making it your own, all for it. Like that kind of thing makes me really excited. Buying a house, especially the more expensive it is, like, it is a commitment. It's not just this like play thing. We're in our 3rd year of living in this apartment and thinking like, well, do we want to continue renting, or is it wiser to like not waste money renting and really consider a house? And you know what, more and more, like, we're just keeping an eye out on the market, and it is just like, there aren't as many houses available. And not only that, it's almost like you have to like impulsively decide, okay, like, do I want this house? I need to like know within 24 hours or 48 hours, because someone's going to outbid me otherwise. That's how they're pretty much doing it right now, where like someone will like style a house really nicely. They'll put it out on the market. They'll only have it out for like maybe 5 days, or sometimes it feels like even shorter than that. And they'll take the highest bid. And that makes you feel like, oh my gosh, like if I really like this house, I'm gonna have to bid like a decent amount higher, or just hope that no one like outbids me. And then you start thinking, it's like, but do I really love this house? Is it worth the extra 10, 20, 30 grand tacked on to the listing price? We were looking at houses and we really started buying into the idea of like, oh yeah, this will make us happier, you know? Like this is going to be amazing. But if I'm gonna be 100% honest, I wasn't really doing it for me. I feel like we're just all waiting for this recession. It's so interesting because like, if anyone has a house and they can like do some renovations and sell it right now and make a lot of money, more power to you. Like that is exciting for you. You know, if you are the one on the listing side, if you are the seller, it's a good market for you right now. But as a buyer, it's kind of rough. But hey, like I said, if you have the means, that's another thing. I really don't want to live outside of my means. That's like a value that I hold real like near and dear to my soul, you know? Like I'm not like I don't feel like I have to prove something to other people. I don't feel like I have to have a ton of nice things to prove to people like, look at me, I've made it, you know, like that. I really don't care about that. I don't care about any of that. Like I am more and more owning the fact that I can be very like frugal, you know, like, and I notice like that's just a part of who I am, and I should be proud of that. I should own it. Like it's not a bad thing to be kind of frugal. I mean, there are times where people are like, okay, you need to, sometimes you got to spend money to make money, and I know like there's truth there, and my relationship with money I think has improved over the years, and I'm like trying to be better about like how I view money, because I just used to view money in like such a negative way. I used to just feel like it's like evil and it like destroys people and relationships, you know, like I used to not think very positively about money. That's another thing. It's like rent might seem like you're wasting a lot of money, like you're just throwing that money away. But at the same time, if you think about it, okay, like let's just talk about, let's just be real, right? Like some of these houses are around like 400, like on average, maybe around 400 to even closer to like the 500 grand range. We do look at the 300 range too. And I know depending on where you live, this actually might sound pretty low, like looking after you've seen these houses, that might sound pretty low, but it's pretty high for Georgia. If it's like ideal to put down a 20% down payment, let's just pretend we're talking 500 grand, okay? We're talking $500,000. That's 100 grand that you are putting down. Just think about how many years of rent that could pay off. A lot. And it's almost like you really, really should love the house if you are going to put that much down. You know, like think about it, right? So I'm just gonna be transparent about how much we pay for rent here, this apartment. So this is a 3-bedroom apartment, which has worked out really well because we were able to use one of the bedrooms as an office. And it's actually quite spacious. Like we are spending only a little over $1 per square foot. That's like unheard of. That is such a good rate. So we're paying around $1,600, and I believe it's like a 1,560 square foot apartment. Really good. Really, I think we were paying even less at the start, and then I think we were paying even less at the start, but the rent went up maybe, I think like $30. Not a ton. Not a ton. I'm sweating so much. It is a hot day. This is very like obviously subjective. I mean, there are some people who might really, really want a house and they're like, no, it's worth it. I'm going to put that down payment, or I'm going to pull out a loan and make that work. I didn't want to put that additional stress on me, because from a financial perspective too, I'm not employed right now. I'm trying to figure things out. I'm giving myself time and space to do that, and it is amazing. If you guys don't know, I did quit my job a couple months ago, and And it's just been really, really good for my health, my mental health. It's been better on Matt and I's relationship. I feel like I'm a better friend to people, you know, like this is why I'm even able to like more healthily show up for you guys right now, because I've given myself the time and space to just live my life on my own terms for now. And it's because I have savings, you know? So that is it. That's why we decided, you know, we're just gonna take a pause. Let's just see how the market is, you know, in a few months, maybe check back in the summer. Maybe between now and then or throughout the year, there will be some house hunting sprinkled throughout, you know, like we can go back to passively looking because it's fun. I really enjoy it. I enjoy the quality time spent with my mom, I think. But it's also like work on her, it's work on us. It's emotionally, it can be kind of draining because you can see a house you really like, but then ultimately you're like, wait, but no, I'm not gonna own this, you know? Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys house owners? You know, are you all house owners? Are you looking forward to buying a house? Are you renting? And how do you feel about renting? Let me know. Let me know down below. It's getting extra dark. You know what? Let me brighten you just so I can like say bye on a brighter note because I feel like it got a little serious. Just some thoughts. That is all. I did upload a new video on my main channel, just styling some outfits for this like transitional period, though we are very much in spring now. By the way, just letting you know, that video definitely went out a lot later than I intended. I just was like emotionally fatigued, emotionally burnt out like the previous week. This week has been a lot better. The previous week I was just feeling not great, but it's cool. Check it out if you haven't. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Definitely do like the video if you did. Leave a comment, would love to hear from you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Nope, I haven't forgotten. Which house did you guess? Did you guess house 1, 2, or 3? The answer is house number 3.